In part 1, we discovered where in the body different types of stress, trauma, unmet needs and emotions are stored and how they manifest as pain. They do so in order to remind you that something is stored there that needs to be processed. So now you know where the pain lives. The neck, the jaw, the chest, the hips and the pelvis. But knowing isn't healing. You can name every knot in your body and still wake up sore tomorrow. The question is, how do you actually move it out? Let me be honest with you. Some of this will feel strange. Some of it will feel too simple that you will question whether it could actually do anything. And one part, the part about talking to people who hurt you, might make you want to run away immediately. But stay with me, because the fastest relief I have ever seen and felt comes from the things we are most afraid to try. I am going to walk you through each zone, from top to bottom. For each one, I will give you 2 things. First, a physical or energetic release you can do alone, right now. Second, the deeper emotional key, which often involves words you never said to someone. Zone 1. The neck and amp, shoulders, this is the overwhelm zone. For instant relief, drop your chin to your chest. Breathe out slowly. Then, without using your hands, try to lift your shoulders toward your ears as high as they will go. Hold that tension for 3 seconds. Then let them drop like dead weight. Do that 5 times. The instant relief comes from the sudden contrast between extreme tension and complete release. You are teaching your nervous system that letting go is safe. The deeper key, the unsaid words. The neck holds the burden of carrying alone. Somewhere, there is a person you have not asked for help. A partner, a parent, a boss, a friend. And there is a sentence you have not spoken like, I cannot do this by myself. Or, I need you to show up for me. Or even, I am exhausted. Find that person in your mind. Say the sentence out loud in an empty room. Your voice vibrating in the air is enough to loosen the first thread. If the person is safe to contact, send them those exact words. No explanation, no apology, just, I need help. You will feel your trapezius soften within hours. Zone 2. Jaw and amp, face, the swallowed rage zone for instant relief. Open your mouth as wide as you can. Stick your tongue out. Now make the ugliest, loudest, most ridiculous groan or growl you can produce. Do it for 10 seconds. Don't worry about how you look. The jaw holds back sound. Releasing sound, any sound, releases the lock. If you cannot growl, try yawning deliberately. A fake yawn becomes a real yawn, and a real yawn unlocks the temporomandibular joint. The deeper key, the unsaid words. The jaw clenches around words you never said to someone who hurt or silenced you. Think of a specific moment when you swallowed your truth. Maybe a parent who told you to stop crying. A partner who dismissed your anger. A teacher who humiliated you. Write down the sentence you wish you had said. Keep it short. You don't get to speak to me that way. That was cruel. I am not overreacting. Then, if it is safe, say it to the person's voicemail, or read it into an empty chair, or send it in a letter you never mail. The relief comes not from their response but from your throat finally making the shape of the truth. Zone 3. Chest and amp, diaphragm, the grief shelf. For instant relief, lie on your back with a rolled towel or a small pillow placed horizontally under your shoulder blades, so your chest opens like a book. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. Breathe out through your mouth for 8 counts. On the exhale, let a tiny sound come out, a sigh, a hum, a moan. Grief leaves the body on the out-breath. Do this for 2 minutes. You will feel your diaphragm drop and your chest literally expand. The deeper key, the unsaid words. The chest holds untold goodbyes. There is someone you never got to say, I love you, to. or I forgive you, or I am so angry you left. Sometimes the most powerful release is not a confrontation but a completion. Write a letter to that person. Not to send. To finish. Include these 3 sentences. This is what you meant to me. This is what I never said. This is what I am keeping for myself now. Then burn the letter or tear it into water-soluble pieces. The chest opens when the story ends, not when it is resolved. Zone 4. Mid-back, T4-T8, the swallowed anger zone for instant relief. Stand up. Place your palms on your lower ribs. Twist gently from side to side, like you are looking over each shoulder. On the second twist, add a sharp exhale, a ha sound. Do this 10 times. The mid-back is the liver and gallbladder area in TCM, and both organs love rotational movement. The sharp exhale breaks up stagnant anger. The deeper key, the unsaid words. This area stores resentment toward people who treated you unfairly, bosses who took credit, siblings who were favored, friends who betrayed you. The unsaid sentence is almost always, "You should have treated me better." Here is the uncomfortable truth. You may never get an apology. For this exercise it does not matter because the body can heal. You can still release the rage by speaking it to a witness. Find one person you trust. Say to them, "I need you to hear this without fixing it. I am angry at," name the person, because of an, name the specific act. Hearing your own anger spoken aloud, witnessed by a safe person, often releases more than a confrontation ever could and closes the energetic loop. Zone 5. Lower back, the fear zone for instant relief. Sit on the edge of a chair. Bend forward slowly, letting your arms hang heavy. Let your head drop. Breathe into your lower back. Imagine your breath going directly into the ache. On each exhale, whisper, "Safe." Do this for 1 minute. The lower back relaxes only when the nervous system hears the word safe repeatedly, not when you try to stretch it aggressively. The deeper key, the unsaid words. Lower back fear almost always has a specific origin, a moment when you realized you were not protected. A parent who didn't intervene. A partner who became the threat. A system that failed you. The unsaid sentence is, "I needed you to keep me safe, and you didn't." Write that sentence. Then write a second sentence to your current self, "I am safe now. The danger is over." Place your hand on your lower back as you say the second sentence aloud. The body cannot tell the difference between past and present. It will believe you if you speak to it directly. Zone 6. Hips and amp, psoas, the frozen flight zone for instant relief. Lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Slowly let both knees fall to the right. Keep your shoulders flat. Breathe for 30 seconds. Then bring your knees back to center and let them fall to the left. The PSOs releases through gentle, side-to-side rocking, never through forceful stretching. You can also try lying on your back and placing a small ball, like a tennis ball, under each hip crease, one side at a time. Just lie there. Do not move. The pressure tells the PSOs, you can let go. You are not being hunted. The deeper key, the unsaid words. The PSOs freezes when you wanted to run but could not. The unsaid sentence is almost always, "I wanted to leave, and I couldn't." Or worse, "I should have run, and I still blame myself." The release here is not about confronting someone else. It is about forgiving yourself. Say out loud, "I did what I had to do to survive. I am not frozen anymore. I can move now." Then take 3 literal steps across the room. Walking is the psoas's native language. Movement after stillness is the entire healing. Zone 7. Pelvis and amp, sacrum, the shame vault for instant relief. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Gently sway your hips in a circle, as if you were hula hooping very slowly. Do not tighten your glutes or abs. Let your pelvis move loosely, lazily. Do this for 1 minute in one direction, then reverse. The pelvis carries shame as tension. Circular motion reintroduces the idea that this part of you is allowed to move, to be seen, to exist without clenching. The deeper key, the unsaid words. This is the hardest one. Pelvic shame almost always involves a violation of your bodily boundaries. The unsaid sentence is often, "This should not have happened to my body," or "You had no right to touch me," or "I hate that I froze and did not fight." The most powerful release I know is not a confrontation with the perpetrator. That can be dangerous or re-traumatizing. Instead, say this to yourself in a mirror: "What happened to my body was not my fault. How my body survived was correct. My pelvis is not a crime scene. It is mine." Repeat until your eyes water or your jaw unclenches. Shame leaves through self-witness, not through confession. Zone 8. Legs and amp, feet, the grounding collapse zone for instant relief. Take off your shoes. Stand on a cool floor. Shift your weight from heel to toe, slowly. Then stand still and notice which part of your foot feels most in contact with the ground. Breathe into that spot. The legs and feet collapse when we have been standing our ground too long without rest. The instant relief is simply stopping. Sit down. Put your feet up. Let the floor hold you rather than you holding yourself up. The deeper key, the unsaid words. The legs carry the exhaustion of having to be strong for too long. The unsaid sentence is, "I am tired of holding myself together." Say that out loud. Then say, "I am allowed to rest. I do not have to earn safety." Then do nothing for 5 minutes. Literally nothing. No phone, no reading, no thinking about healing. Just lying down with your legs straight. Rest is the most underrated trauma release. One final tool. The empty chair. If you take nothing else from this guide, take this. There is a therapy technique called the empty chair. You place 2 chairs facing each other. You sit in one. You imagine the person who hurt you sitting in the other. And you say everything you never said. Every swallowed word. Every suppressed scream. Every unmet desire. Then you move to the other chair. You sit where they sat. And you answer yourself as you imagine they might answer, or as you wish they would answer. Then you move back. And you keep going until something shifts in your chest. You can do this alone. Tonight. For free. No therapist needed, though a witness helps. The relief is often instant. Not because the person apologizes, they are not even there. But because your body finally hears the words it has been waiting for. Your body doesn't need their apology. It needs your voice. A gentle warning about instant relief. I said instant at the beginning. Let me clarify. You may feel a release in 5 minutes. Your jaw may loosen. Your back may soften. The knot in your chest may dissolve into tears. That is real. That is possible. But deep trauma often releases in layers. What comes back tomorrow is not a failure. It is the next layer asking for its turn. It is perfectly normal if you have to do this more than once. Healing is not a single exorcism. It is a conversation you keep having with your body until your body trusts that you are finally listening. So try one zone today. Just one. See what happens. And be kind to whatever surfaces. Your body may have kept the score. But it's in your power to rewrite the music. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe and share with someone who may need to hear this. Spread the healing. Please check the pinned comment for links to download my free ebook for healing from Candida and fungal overgrowth and gut issues. Thank you.